Okay, folks, this brings back memories of my childhood. Um, let's see how we go with it. It's an interesting one, if I must say so. Okay, let's see what this is. I found it, and I found it, believe it or not. Some people leave unopened food lying around. I don't eat these. These remind me of my childhood because we used to have them for lunch. My parents used to allow us to have these as a treat for lunch. And I used to associate lunch with with Freddo frogs because that's what we had for lunch. And that's what it reminds me of, lunch, the word lunch. Yeah, Freddo, lunch. This was back when I was about 4 or 5 years old, back when I lived in Queensland with my family, many decades ago. And Freddo looks really quite interesting in this picture. He indeed does. I'm going to use that as a master copy. But yeah, I don't eat them anymore. I don't have like chocolate very often because it makes me gain weight. I don't enjoy gaining weight. I tend to gain rather than lose, so I have to control my appetite, which is easier said than done. I actually think I might make this hue a bit warmer. But basically I don't eat this shit. It's bloody junk. Just doesn't agree with my body. I like it, the taste, but I don't like what it does to my body. It just makes me fat. Occasionally I have it a treat, but usually it results in me having to walk it off. I'm not naturally thin. It takes a lot of effort, a lot of walks, a lot of discipline, a lot of calorie control. No party food for Christmas, not having a Christmas feast, not even having anything that's fattening that you normally associate with Christmas. That's how strict I am with my diet, and that's come up looking quite interesting. I do think maybe I should have done this with a background colour. It looks kind of boring, or maybe it's because I use that hue control. I do wonder if maybe I should reverse it to positive and maybe see how we go. I don't like the colour in that, actually. I don't like it. Fuck that. But I'm really missing a lost partner. His name is Luigi, and I'm trying to get in touch with him through the 6 o'clock news. It's really proven to be more difficult than I thought. Really difficult trying to get in touch with a partner that I have no contact with. I don't have any contact with him. I don't have a phone number. I don't have an email address. I don't have anything. I'm trying to get Channel 9 to play my material, and they don't want to. They don't appear to care about what I'm going through, and it's really difficult trying to make ends meet. And this has come up looking nice. I like this section here. I'm going to expand that bit there and make it look really interesting. So I found a nice piece, so I'm going to now just reverse the colour back not reverse it back, but just take it off negative positive and remove all most of the features associated with it. I've already done that. So that's our Freddo. And that's the pattern we're going to utilise, this bit in here, mainly. Yeah, I do a lot of street combing. It's like beach combing, except you're going on the street looking for things that people throw away or leave behind. And basically I find all sorts of shit. Some of the shit I find is amazing, like expensive. Looks like something that would have gone instead to an op shop, but it ended up on the street. Whether it be something that someone left behind or someone intentionally left for people to collect as a freebie. As a freebie item, usually left with a note. So it's amazing what you find, folks. It's amazing what you find when you keep your eyes open. What you least expect it, often it actually happens. That you find a really good thing. It's good for a person like me to be able to do that because I'm not rich. I can't afford a lot of stuff. And that's what we got here. That's looking good so far. We've got to move it, enlarge it further on the horizontal. And you can just see Freddo, his eye there, just peeking out a little bit. I'm not really a fan of novelty type sweets either, even though I like the taste of Freddo. I don't like the fact that it's a frog or anything alive. I'd rather just something that looks like a chocolate. So I'm not a fan of things like Freddo, like I was when I was a kid. But I thought it would make a good demo, and why put it wasted anyway? It's just gonna get hot and sticky, and no one's going to eat it, so might as well use it for something and use it as a demo piece. Now that's looking better. But that's come up looking really nice. Okay, that's the second piece. But I'm really missing Luigi, my partner, and I really need to get in touch. So Channel 9, I just really wish Channel 9 would go and pull their finger out and play my material, but they're always playing all sorts of stuff. Like they import a lot of their news items for their bulletin. Like they have at least 3 or 4, even more parts of the bulletin that are articles that are foreign, like from overseas, like real trivial stuff like avalanches and American wildfires and gun crimes and shit like that. You know, fires, house fires or building fires and shit like that. And they don't seem to know that this stuff that I've given them is fucking for free. It's not something they have to pay for. All I require them to do with it is to play it, is to put it on the news. That's all I ask. I'm not asking to be paid. Like, you know, they might have to pay American news companies, you know, or channels for their material. So why pay for it? Why not use something that's free, just like I use things that are for free? You know, why? Why can't they? They don't want to. I don't know. But that's come up looking a treat. I think we can now call this demo quits.